This Mexican man is a scum. Sleeping with two loves. Suddenly awakened by a knock on the door. He opened the door. A former love appeared in front of him holding a child and said, "She is your daughter." Then he forced the child to him and left without looking back. After seeing the current, Shanghai also quickly found an excuse to leave. "I just remembered going to see a doctor. I have a problem with the prostate." This is anxious man. As a prodigal son, he doesn't want to be taken by the child like this. Ride a small electric scooter all the way to the airport. Want to stop a woman. But he came a step late. The woman has boarded the plane and left. Man comes home rummaging boxes. Finally found a picture of a woman sent a year ago. And found that this photo was taken in a hotel in Los Angeles. Looking at the daughter in front of you is like seeing a little wolf. The man's heart is full of fear. Immediately decided to go to Gashanji to return her mama. But he was so courageous that he didn't dare to fly. So he made a bold decision. Put your daughter in a school bag with milk powder and diapers. Then walk to Los Angeles on foot. Because there is no visa. He later hid in the mezzanine of a truck and entered the country illegally. Finally found the hotel. The man hides his sleeping daughter in a room by the pool. Then asked the waiter here if he has seen the woman in the photo. The waiter gave a big push. But men do not understand English and only understand the 4 words, presidential suite. So I went to the presidential suite to find someone. It's a curly man. Just when the man wants to explain, he looked down and suddenly found that his daughter didn't know when she woke up. Climbing towards the pool. The man wanted to call her, but he realized that he didn't even know her name. Seeing my daughter fell into the water. The man at the moment of life and death jumped directly from the 10th floor. I jumped into the pool and saved my daughter. It was also from this time that the paternal love in him began to awaken. The man should name his daughter Shalwa. And because of the jump just now, he was miraculously caught by the curly director just now. I got a chance to be a stuntman by accident. Just like that, the man is working and taking the child. Settled down in the US with limited difficulty. Like all novice dads. Although clumsy, but he will patiently teach his daughter to go to the bathroom. Celebrate her birthday and play slides and football together. To make Shalwa happy. The man even built a small amusement park directly at home. Not only that, he pretends to be his mother every week to write to her. So in Shalwa's world, mom didn't abandon her but went to save the world. In order to make Shalwa believe, the man PS took a lot of pictures of moms and celebrities. Although it seems a bit funny to us. But in Shalwa's eyes, mother is a superhero. Have to say, this man may not be a good man. But he is indeed a good father. But one day, father and daughter are playing in the amusement park. Shalwa looked at the other girls who were brought by her mother to play. Eyes full of admiration. How she wished her mother was here. So I asked my father. If she loves me, why doesn't she come to see me? Men are speechless. So he found the director the next day. Organized a contest for choosing mothers. In order to find a mother for her daughter, the man organized a contest for choosing a mother. This male thief is picky and unsatisfied. It's not that this one feels wrong. It's just that the acting is too exaggerated. It's not easy to see one that's okay. But once opened. George. Day heart. George. Just when the man is at a loss. Received a call. It's from my daughter's mother. Since the excuse to pay the car fare 7 years ago, she never showed up again. I don't know why it actually popped up now. The man can't help but worry. But seeing Shalwa happily jumping around on the bed, he still brought Shalwa to the agreed place. Because it's too long. Men have forgotten what Shalwa's mother looks like. But Shalwa recognized her mother Amay in the crowd. Rushed up and hugged her. Raising an incarnation of 100,000. Why is it so excited to pester mom to ask questions? Then Amy followed her father and daughter home. Opened the door. She was shocked by the sight in front of her. I saw the house full of toys. Like a small playground. It can be seen how much a man spoils his daughter. Shalwa can't wait to take Amay to read the letters she has sent to her over the years. But actually these are written by men. Yaimei only then understands what men have done over the years. Thank him for making Shalwa a happy and lovely girl. Bringing Amay on her shoulder means that she will bring her lover to see Shalwa. They came to the restaurant the next day. Watching people come in one by one. Shalwa guessed silently who would be her mother's lover. At this moment a beauty came over. The intimacy of the two stunned the father and daughter. But they quickly accepted this setting. At the dinner table. Shalwa kept showing off how good her father is, and invited them to come to the set to watch men's stunts together. The man readily agreed to Zhuang, but he never thought, "Your own daughters will be able to cheat, because men don't understand English." So it is Wadu, he communicates with the crew. The director wants a man to jump off the 8th floor, but Shalwa proudly said that her dad is the bravest person in the world. He can jump from the top floor. He can jump from the top floor. Dad knows. I was busy saying that it might be too dangerous to fall outside the mat. I can only jump up to the 5th floor. But Shalwa promised the man on the surface. In fact, secretly telling the director it's okay. Just like that, the man got on the elevator without knowing it. "Look down till you come out." I found out that I was wrong. Hurriedly struggling to call the director a card. The director realized that Shalwa had lied. Scolded her. Man saw his daughter being scolded. He quickly changed his words and said that he was willing to dance just now. That's it for a man for Shalwa. Take up the courage to jump off the top floor. It was shot out by the cushion because it was too high. Unconscious on the spot. Man jumped from the 10th floor. Unconscious on the spot. The people around are terrified. At this time, Shalwa took out a necklace without hesitation. Start to cast the spell. Soon the man woke up. Actually, this spell is just a game they play. He pretends to be dead and resurrects Shalwa. Although the father and daughter are having fun. But from a May's point of view, this man's job is too dangerous. If the game comes true someday, who will take care of Shalwa? Les, before leaving, she ignored the opposition of men. Personally pierced the man's lie. Said that he didn't travel the world at all. Not a superhero. She wanted to tell Shalwa the truth that she abandoned her back then. But I can't speak until I reach my mouth. In order not to make Shalwa sad, the man had to admit that he lied to her. Sure enough, after returning home, Binghua tore all the photos of Man S. Beat him constantly. Hate him for cheating. Mingming's mom is here, but said she went to save the world. However, what is even more unexpected is, Amei took the man to court 2 weeks later. On the grounds that men are dangerous at work. Apply to the judge for the custody of Shalwa. Although the man is puzzled. But the top priority is to change jobs quickly. But he doesn't know anything except stuntmen. So he started to try various jobs but they were not satisfactory. Walk the dog to someone and get bitten by a dog. The stock of car repairs for people was ground into red apples. Going to be an electrician but was stunned on the spot. What can't you do? Soon the day of the trial has arrived. All the testimonies of the witnesses are against the man. The teacher at Shalwa school said he spoiled children too much. Often skipped class with little flowers. The apartment manager said he still owed the apartment's elevator maintenance fee. Just then the man's boss stepped on to close. Speaking of the scene of his first meeting with a man. In order to save Shalwa, the man jumped off the 10-story building without protection. How many parents can do it? The man finally said that he should not give a little girl to his father. Make them feel emotional. And then because the child's mother wanted to get back. Forcing the father to separate from the child. This is cruel. Final judge. Shalwa should live with the only relative she knows. The man won. Ren Shungyuan. The man won. But Amy is not reconciled. She applied for a paternity test. The results are surprising. It turns out that the man is not Shalwa's biological father. He was dumbfounded on the spot. He has done so much in the past. But he helped others raise children. Not surprisingly, the man lost custody. Before parting, Shalwa hugged him and was full of dismay. I don't want to go, I want to live with you forever. So the man took advantage of Amei's time to call a car downstairs. Turned the window with Shalwa and escaped. It's like smuggling to the US. This time they used the same method to return to Mexico. 2 people diving together and fishing together. Enjoying the 2-person world that only belongs to them. Amy finds the man's boss in desperation. Asking him where the man went. The boss was forced intolerable and finally told the truth. It turned out that Shalwa was found to be terminally ill 4 years ago. And the irresponsible man in their mouth. Waking up every morning for the past 4 years. I'm afraid that this day will be the last day he and his daughter will spend together. That's why he will do his best to meet all the requirements of his daughter. In the end, Amy gave up fighting for custody. Came to Mexico and had a wonderful time with the family. And Shalwa passed away forever after 2 weeks. Responsibility makes people learn to grow. And love makes people strong. Because loving a man overcomes fear. From a playboy to a competent father. Learn to face the impermanence of life. Okay, that's all for today's show. I am an independent fish, remember to like and follow. Sway you watch a movie.